welcome back to Chrissy's Corner. So I hope you are having a great day. I am so excited, guys. We are days away from our Disney trip. I mean, literally days. Like just a few days from now, I'll be straight up, hands up in the air, screaming on Splash Mountain. So anyway, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a really quick what's in my park bag video. These seem to be pretty popular on YouTube, and so I thought, you know what? Why not? I'm already packing really early. I'm one of those weirdos that will pack way in advance. I arrange and rearrange and make sure we're getting the most use out of our space of our suitcase and things that I, forgot we needed, things that we didn't need, all that kind of good stuff. So, excuse me, I'm having a crazy hair day today, guys. So anyway, I just thought I would go ahead and show you because I believe I'm about done with the park bags as far as packing that goes. So I will start with my park bag. If you've watched any of the other videos, you know that I did buy these new drawstring bags for our upcoming trip. And my husband actually will use his after the trip to take his lunch with and stuff to work. So he will get double use out of this. So this one is mine, and I've showed it in another video before, but I'll put a link down below. I got it from redbubble.com, redbubble.com. And as you can see, it's Peter Pan. It's super cool. It's all this like bright kind of green iridescent. It is drawstring, but it's canvas. It's very thick. It's very heavy duty. I don't know about the water repellentness of it. Probably not much, but anyway. Okay, so first thing is of course hand sanitizer, and this was given to me by a friend at work. It's a very cute holder for hand sanitizer, so that's like a given. You gotta have hand sanitizer in the park. This does seem bulky, and sometimes I will cut it down, but these are all of our like park plans. Like this is our per day plan, and just as an in case emergency situation, I do keep all of my printed off confirmations. I mean, crazy thing, our phones don't work, we can't find a charger, I don't know, whatever it might be, but I feel better having something in my hand physically that if I absolutely had to produce confirmation of our reservations for dining or for whatever it might be, that I have that, so I'm going to put all this stuff behind me on this table. Okay, let's see. Next we have, I'm just going to pull things out randomly. Oh yes. I have talked about these so many times, and I hope it helps somebody out there that's new to Disney. This was kind of a whim buy when we went on our honeymoon trip. And I'm so glad we did, because we go in the off season, so it's winter. So there are a few water rides still open. The majority of the water parks, of course, are closed, but I will never forget when we were getting on Splash Mountain, I sat down and someone had, getting out of the ride, put their foot in the seat, and it was wet, and I was wearing yoga pants. I just thought, oh, it was gross. I just remember that thinking, okay, we need to wipe this down or whatever. And so we previously, before we left, we had been to Dollar Tree and saw these. They're these compacted little rags, and you throw them in water and you watch them expand. They're for kids. It's fun. But we had on a whim just thought, oh, that's funny. We'll buy a couple of those for our trip. And we had them in our park bag. And so the next ride that we got on, I was like, oh my gosh, let's take those little rags out and sit on them. Put them on the seat and sit on them. And that helped some. But throughout the end of the day, what we ended up doing was, when we were in the queue, almost ready to get on, we go ahead and pull these little rags out and we wipe the seat completely off, because you do not want to be walking through the park with wet pants. It's just gross. It's uncomfortable. So anyway, this just became like what we used all the time. When we went anywhere, if there was anything on the seat or wet or in the ride, anything. And so it was just such a good idea, and it was $1. And it's not heavy, it's not bulky, because I understand you don't want to carry a big beach towel around in your bag all day that you're going to be lugging around, So anyway, guys, Dollar Tree for the rides to wipe the seat off with, and then throw it back in your backpack, when you're done. That was a big help. Of course, emergency. We, you're on a plane a couple times. You're around hundreds of people in close vicinities, so you do got to keep that that immune system up, because you don't want to end up getting something. So I carry this. I'll probably throw it into a bottle of water and just down it maybe once or twice over the course of the trip. Wet wipes, antibacterial wet wipes. Good thing about Disney is around every corner there is a bathroom. You will never feel like you're too far from a restroom. But sometimes either right before you eat or right after you eat, or if you've been on a ride that required you to put, you know, your handles on, you're holding those handles or whatever, we always like to have something that's antibacterial to just actually wipe. So it's almost a wet nap, but it's not for the body. It's just for the hands, you know, and for tabletops before you're going to eat, things like that. So I bought, this was like a 3-pack, and I put one in my bag and one in my husband's bag. So we each have our own. And guys, this is like basic common sense stuff, but you know, it's just trial and error when you first go. A package of Kleenexes for me. I live in Texas and I always have allergies. My nose is always running. I always have to sneeze, that kind of thing. And so I always keep Kleenexes with me. Let's see. Oh, a pen, one that I got in a Mickey's Mystery Box Monthly, which is really, really cute because it's got a little crown on the top. I never really know. I don't do the whole autograph thing, but it's one of those basic things. You just never know. You might need a pen and something to write on. You just don't ever really know. So I have one in my bag. I don't think my husband does. He doesn't really need that. A metal water bottle. I have read, and I did not do this on our honeymoon trip, and I wish I would have, because we didn't drink near as much water on our honeymoon as we should have, and I actually think we got kind of sick one day from it. We got a little dehydrated. We were drinking so much coffee in the morning and then soda in the afternoon to keep us going, and I'm used to drinking a lot of water, and so the fact that I didn't, we both did not feel well. And so I read you could take an empty bottle into the park, it has to be empty, but then you can fill it up throughout the park with water. So I didn't want a massive one because those do get heavy. Once again, you're carrying this all day, but this size is the one I bought at Target when there was the whole craze of Mickey 90th birthday. They came out and I bought a couple different sizes. So this is just enough. Fill it up a couple of times a day. Stay hydrated. They keep the water very cold or very hot. So I guess you technically could maybe put coffee in it or something. So anyway, water bottle. Let's see. Okay, this was kind of just a win thing too. Also, this is another location where I did write down all of our confirmation numbers, notes, things like that. I even made a little list of the particular souvenirs that I want to look for while I'm there. I also am one of those weirdos. I'm not going to go to Disney and spend my souvenir money on t-shirts. I mean, hello, when I can get them somewhere else, probably for free. So I tend to buy slightly more expensive souvenirs, but that they are sentimental to me. For example, I have a Magic Kingdom snow globe that has the castle in it. Well, this time I would like to maybe get an Animal Kingdom snow globe. Well, those are kind of expensive. They're a little bit more of a specialty item. So I make an actual list of the souvenirs I plan to buy, and I keep my eye out in the park, and then can kind of keep track so that I don't end up spending all of my fun souvenir Disney gift cards on stuff that, you know, I'm going to end up just not using or whatever. So here's that. Let's see what else. Oh, rain poncho. The best thing in the world you can take if you're going to Disney World, and it doesn't matter what season it is. You are probably going to get at least sprinkled on once or twice. But the cool part is the season that we go in, these storms roll in and roll out so fast, and sometimes they're really not even anything significant. You know, it just starts to sprinkle and it rains and it stops. And my husband and I noticed on our honeymoon trip that when it rains, I mean, people just disappear. I don't know if they actually leave the park or if they do what we did. We just went into, I think, Main Street Bakery and bought some snacks and just kind of watched it rain, but we kind of headed back out before everyone else did, and the park was, I mean, almost like bare. So I don't know if the rain actually does force people to want to leave the park physically. We just waited out. So the poncho is the best thing. If it starts to sprinkle, you know, put this poncho on and head to a nearest ride. You may be surprised there may not be a line there anymore just because it started to sprinkle. So rain poncho is one of the best things. Okay, let's see what else. We're almost done with this, guys. Oh, Ziploc baggies. Just for good measure, for safety, I do put my cell phone in this. We don't go on any drenchingly wet water rides, but there are a few where you don't want to take any chances. You don't take any chances. Or if something was to spill in your bag or that water bottle was to start to leak. So I do put my cell phone in here, and I will put my charger in here. And anything else just throughout the day. A lot of times, like, we'll eat breakfast in the park and we'll have like leftover little muffins or something and we'll stash in here. So you just never know. Always have a couple of Ziploc baggies, you know. And this, wow, guys, I'm dropping stuff. This is the whole thing with the park bags. It varies based on what your needs are. You know, for me, it's just me and my husband. We don't have any kiddos. If you were to have kids, of course, there's a whole other set of, you know, things that you need. So this is just for 2 adults. Band-aids, I have more than just one, but you just never really know. It's all you would need is to get some kind of a little cut that you didn't have anything to wrap around it, and now it's open and exposed and there's germs and dirt everywhere at Disney. So, you know, no offense, I love Disney World, but anyway, so I have a couple Band-aids. Chapstick, I do not know why I'm one of those people, my lips are always chapped, like always, and you are out in the sun and out in the air, and when we go, the air is still really chilly in the morning, so I do tend to get chapped lips pretty easy, so I have one in my bag. Okay guys, we're getting there, we're almost done. Oh, sunglasses, of course, you know, that's a common package item everybody knows. I left the tag on these to remind me to say I do not take nice or expensive sunglasses on vacation with me. I've learned the hard way. I lose them, I drop them, they fly off on a ride. I mean, you just never know. So if you have a very expensive like Ray-Bans or something, you may want to think twice about taking this with you on vacation. My habit is I will go to Walmart, and these were $5. I will buy $5 pair of sunglasses, so I'm not worried about being hard on them. I'm not worried if I drop them. I'm not worried if I set them down on a table to, you know, walk away and I forget to pick them back up again. So anyway, which has happened before, and I was glad that I had bought a cheap pair because I did leave one in the park. So anyway, guys, sunglasses, my suggestion, go cheap, just in case. Okay. Oh, one of the big is very important things is any medication. For us, it's ibuprofen. My husband and I are very prone to headaches, backaches, neck aches, things like that. And being on your feet all day, you know, everything kind of just sort of gets inflamed. And so we do tend to have this handy just in case, you know, and also to offset any, you know, inflammation or whatever. Let me see what else. Okay, we're down to like the last big thing for us, which is, look at this amazing pouch, you guys. I love this thing. I got it actually at Walmart, or on Walmart online, excuse me. I wasn't in the store. And it says snack money, and of course you can see it has all of the Mickey shaped snacks, which are, let's admit, the best snacks in the world. Anyway, this is sort of where I have all my vital stuff, I guess you could say. This is where I will stash all of the gift cards for souvenir money, as well as I will keep a little stash of envelopes for things that I call OOP, which are out-of-pocket expenses. There aren't many, but they do sneak up on you if you aren't prepared, and so I do have cash for that. And then this little bitty thing that goes in here is usually what I keep really important stuff, like my driver's license and maybe my insurance cards. We don't really take credit cards. Most of this is prepaid. The rest is on gift cards and cash. So anyway, it's just, you know, kind of another fail safe to have that. Gotta have that driver's license with you. You gotta travel. You know, if you drink, you're gonna be carded, all that kind of good stuff. So this is for snack money, souvenir gift cards, and any of your ID essentials. So guys, I think that's it. I think that's all. Let me see if I have anything in the zipper pocket. No, nothing in the zipper pocket. I will say, ladies, the zipper pocket, of course, would have lady items, and you all know what that is. So that's my park bag. I'm going to show you my husband's really quick. Most of the items are similar, but we do put a few different things in his, and I'll show you what they are. Okay, hold on. Okay, here's his bag. I also got this on Redbubble. It says you're welcome, and it has Maui's hook on it. So it's really, really, really cute. I love it. Okay, let's see. I'll just run through the same similar stuff. The water bottle, the rain poncho, Ziploc baggies, the Kleenexes. Oh, body wipes. Yeah, I guess I don't have one for me. I guess we're just going to share. I know it sounds weird, but if you're going to do like a full day, there's going to be a point where you're like, oh my gosh, I kind of just feel like I need to refresh. And sometimes a little body wipe under the armpits and around the neck and you get the sweat off. Feels amazing. It just does. We actually have planned a couple of midday breaks this year, but for the days where we aren't going to go back and refresh, body wipes, they would come in handy for just anything, really. Okay, let's see what else. I know there's a couple other things. Oh, foot powder. Yes, powder your feet before you go. We did not take care of our feet on our honeymoon trip, and we paid dearly for it. We had blisters, and we were hurting by like the third day. And so I have been reading all these tips on foot care for Disney. I have bought insoles for our shoes. I have bought foot powder. We're going to take care of our feet in the morning. We're going to take a lunch break and take care of our feet in the midday. and maybe even at night, I don't know, but it was rough having feet issues at Disney World. So always take care of your feet, have whatever you might need for your foot care. Let's see what else. Oh, for my husband, gum and his hand sanitizer. Let's see what else. His antibacterial wipes, and these are really cool, the pain relief patches. These are the little ones that you put like on your low back or over your shoulder if you've got a little itch, and they kind of, I think they just release like, I forgot what it is, the camphor and menthol, you know, like if it was like, what's that stuff called, guys? Oh my gosh, I would totally blank. Biofreeze, you know? So I thought these are really cool. So if we just kind of got desperate, we could put these on and have a little bit of relief without having to actually carry the container of stuff around. So chapstick for him as well. His own Band-Aids, of course. I think that's about it for my husband's bag. Since I have the medicine, he doesn't take his own. You know, we just share. And of course, whoops, he'll have his cell phone, he'll have his charger. And things like that. So basically, guys, that is what we carry in our park bags. So I don't think I'm missing anything, but if you are watching this and you're like, oh my gosh, Christina, you totally forgot an incredibly important item, please put it in the comments below because I would love to find out. Now, the only thing I don't have in here, which a lot of people do put in here, is snacks. However, we do purchase the quick service dining plan, which includes 2 snacks per person per day. And that's really more than enough for us. A lot of people will save money by carrying in their own food into the park, and that's a great way to cut down on the expenses. However, 2 snacks per day for each person, usually for us is good. We usually end up getting one little sweet snack, you know, like some kind of a cupcake or a dessert or something yummy like that, ice cream, and then one type of, you know, like a salty snack, like a pretzel or some fries or something like that. So we do not have our own snacks in our park bags. But anyway, other than that, guys, I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm super excited that you decided to tune in and watch this video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and please let me know if you have a Disney trip that's coming up. I would love to hear about it. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, have a magical day. Bye.